All right, everybody, this is a new episode of Market Spotlight, and this week we are in Houston, Texas with Leroy Johnson. Hi,
Hey.
Leroy. Thanks for being with us today.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
I'm excited to learn about Houston. I've been to Austin once a few years ago. So tell us about Houston. What do you like over there?
I mean, it's a great city. You have a little bit of everything here. It's very diverse, which is something that really drew me to Houston in the first place. I actually came from California, but I just love it here. I love that you still have some of the southern hospitality, which I really enjoy. It's very affordable here. You have all kinds of museums. We have one of the best medical facilities. I mean, we have so many different medical facilities out here that people come all over the world to, a lot of cancer centers and stuff like that. So some of the top research being done on cancer, things like that are done right here in the Houston area. And then we also have Nassau. That's always a good place where a lot of people like to visit there.
Have you lived in Houston long?
I've been here for 4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So, tell us a little bit about the real estate market there. What's the average price point? What areas should people be looking in if they're thinking about moving?
Yeah, so again, Houston is a wonderful place to live. It's growing very fast. We get a lot of people coming here from California and other places outside of outside of the state. It's a very popular area. Right now, again, like I said, the market is booming. Right now, the median days on market is only 29 days.
Wow. Compared to what was it last year?
So last year, it's up like 30. It's up or it's down, I should say, 35% from last year. So we were more in the 40s last year.
Wow.
At the same time.
Market,
Yeah.
2019 and this year 2020 homes are selling in 20 days,
29 days.
Wow.
29 days. And in some of the sub areas, even faster than that. If we look at Katy, which is a very popular area in the Texas, the suburbs of Houston, average house prices are a little higher, 285. It's a nice middle class to upper middle class area, and the median days on market in Katy is only 19 days. It's up 67% from last year, which is incredible.
Like a desirable neighborhood.
Absolutely. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just curious. When you say the median price point in Katy is like 285, you said?
Yes.
What kind of house is that by you?
285. Let me. If you're not. So
How many bedrooms? How many baths?
So 285 is going to get you 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 baths, and it's also going to get you probably anywhere from 23 to 2,700 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's
like newer homes, or are they a little older?
And those are newer homes. There's a lot of new development out here. There's a strong market for new homes, new construction. There's builders all over the place. And then there's some other areas, like I was going to talk about Spring, where personally I've experienced a lot of people who are coming from California or coming from out of state are really focusing in on the Spring, Woodlands, and Humble area. And
why?
And I think it's because the access to the city, because you have major highways that'll put you right in the city in a short period of time. Like in Humble, you could probably get to the city in about 15 to 20 minutes, and so it's very desirable.
Very accessible.
Yes.
Right. So how's 2020 been? How's COVID in that area? What restrictions have you seen?
Yeah, like here is completely different than back there in California where you are. COVID really hasn't impacted the housing market that much. For a matter of fact, the housing market has been booming. Real estate agents are super busy. We have a situation just like most of the country, and most real estate agents will realize this is we have low inventory. So there's a lot of competition on the houses. Same thing in California, I believe. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
competition because of the low inventory.
Yeah, we're seeing that countrywide, it seems like.
Yes, yeah,
So
and
have you
here
had
is
any
different.
restaurants open there, or
Yeah,
stores open?
restaurants are open. They did shut down for a little while, but the restaurants are still open. We are doing social distancing. You're required to wear your mask, those things. But for the most part, restaurants are open. Most businesses are open. But people have been pretty mindful, I would say. Just when you're out and about, people are very good about wearing their masks. People are very good about social distancing. So, in that sense, I'm very proud of us here in Texas that we're really taking the precautions on our own. So,
That's great.
yeah.
As far as how buyers are shopping for homes, are open houses allowed?
Yes, we still do open houses, which again is something that I know California, you guys don't have that privilege. Yeah, we still have our open houses. For the most part, actually, like real estate agents here in the state of Texas, we're kind of like considered essential workers because the housing market has such a big impact on the economy. They realize that we need to still be out there selling houses to keep the economy going.
Yeah, absolutely. I read something the other day. It said 8.9 million people have moved during the pandemic.
Yeah,
Isn't that insane?
yeah, that's crazy. And I know probably a lot of them are probably from New York. I think because they were hit really, really hard, so a lot of people in New York wanted to migrate to Texas, Florida, places like that. So yeah, it's had a huge impact nationwide, and for us in the real estate business, it's a positive impact here in Texas because a lot of people are taking advantage of coming down here, and things are a little more wide open. You're not right on top of each other, and I think that's very desirable for a lot of people.
Yeah. More space, more home.
Absolutely, for less money, and that's yeah. So
Yeah, actually, the number one place people are moving from California is Texas.
yeah.
So I'm happy
Yes.
to have you on today.
Absolutely, and I'm happy for all you people from California to come on out here, and we're ready to help you find a home out here in beautiful Texas.
Yeah, so talk to us about investment opportunities, or if one were to buy in Houston.
Yeah, so for investment wise, and I'm gonna talk about the single family home portion of investing. There's a lot of opportunity for that as well here in Texas. And one of the primary reasons for that, again, if there's so much growth here, the low economy, the prices, but what's really helping the residential rental industry is again the same thing that's affecting the sales side is lack of inventory. So lack of inventory means high command for rent, and there's a few areas out here in Texas that a lot of investors have been drawn to because of the fact of the low inventory and the ability to command a lot in rent. Yeah, Kingwood is a very popular area for investors because of the lack of inventory for rental properties. They can command top dollars, and there's a couple other Taylor Lake Village, Greatwood, Memorial. So there's several areas out here again with the lack of inventory. It's very good for investors to get in there. If you can purchase a home, you can command top dollar with your rent.
Right. So how much is rent? Just curious.
The average in the Houston area is $1,300 a month on average. I know that again sounds crazy to Californians. They're probably like, "What?" But if you get down towards downtown, towards the colleges, there's a lot of colleges here. We got the University of Houston, Rice. So there's several colleges downtown, and plus a lot of colleges are not far from the medical center where all the hospitals and medical centers are, and those rental properties really command a lot of money. You're talking, $2,000, $2,200 a month for 2 bedroom place to stay down there. So
Wow, that sounds great.
yeah.
So 2,000 a month, and then how much would the purchase price be for a two-bedroom?
For those areas, I mean, again, it could be anywhere from down in that area. Usually they run around $200,000 to $300,000, just depends. Um, I had some investors looking not too long ago. I was down there looking at properties for them. They were about in the 300, 330 area, and down in that area, which is near the colleges and stuff like that. And so that's about the price of the housing down there.
Nice. All right. Well, I think I got a good idea of what it would be like to buy real estate in Houston, or maybe I'll have to visit sometime when it's all over.
Absolutely. We got wonderful restaurants. We have plenty of things to do. Like I said, the museums, the Galleria area is just a hub for people to gather. Well, with COVID, but when it's not in COVID, people to gather, nice restaurants, and a lot of wine bars and stuff like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be.
Nice. All right. Well, you guys, Leroy's phone number is right down on the bottom there. If you ever want to ask him more questions about Houston or buy or sell in that area, that's his contact info.
Yes.
So apologize for any audio issues. I think it was echoing a little bit.
I'm sorry about that, but it was a pleasure you having me on. Thank you for inviting me. I've been kind of keeping track of your market spotlights. I love to watch them, and so it's an honor to be a part of it.
Thank you, Leroy.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.
Same to you. You take care.